But yeah, let's go second book here. You know that huge, epic cinematic battle at Helm's Deep, right? At Helm's motherfucking Deep, right? Okay, so now I could be wrong on this, so don't like fucks with me because I'm not 100% sure if I am correct or not. Okay, keep that in mind. I gotta go some knolls up in here. But I remember reading this when I was much younger. And I remember I was disappointed with it then. I was just like, what the fuck is this? Because, you know, at the Battle of Helm's Deep, you remember how long, how intense, and how, like, awesome that was? I remember reading the book, and this is all I remember happening. Now, as I've said 5 or 6 times, this is all I remember. So don't fucking jump down my throats like I know you people love to do whenever someone gets something wrong. Okay. But I remember that Aragorn walks over the side and like looks out into the distance, and it's like before the battle even happens, but all the orcs and Uruk-hai and whatever are there. And like I remember the Uruk-hai were like yelling at Aragorn like, "Yo, what the fuck you looking at? You know, this is your destruction, doom time or whatever." And he's just like, "I'm looking at the sun." And all the orcs are like, we are the fucking Uruk-hai. We'll fight no matter sun, rain, snow, darkness. You guys are gonna die. Fuck you, or something like that. So, you know, obviously something like that. Maybe paraphrasing a bit. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to get my aggro off, just in case someone's fighting or something. And then all of a sudden the sun comes up. Gandalf shows up with the troops, and they run the enemy away instantly. Oh, what the fuck was that? So you remember that huge ass battle, right? Literally the last like 10% of it when Gandalf shows up and like chases them all away. That's all it was. That's all the actual battle is. Is just that one scene. There was no fight, no ladders, no explosion destroying the keep and them invading. It literally, or they chit chat with Aragorn for a few seconds. Light shows up again. Gandalf shows up. They run away. Tolkien, you are amazing at writing, and I can understand why those books were so great. I just in all honesty, it's just not for me, man. I don't get it. Like, there's something about it I don't get. Like, for me, I love some battle scenes, man. Like, I'm all about the battles, even when it comes to like playing D&D. Like, role playing is fun. Don't get me wrong, but it's not really ain't my forte. You know what I mean? Like, for me, it's all about the battle scenes. I fucks. Oh, fairies. Okay, I can do that. I fucks with the battle scenes. You know, I'm all about them. I'm not 100% for the roleplay. While I enjoy roleplaying, especially when you gotta get a crew together and you're having fun and doing crazy shit, and you know everything's I love roleplaying. Don't get me wrong, but like battle's where it's at for me. And so when you skimp on the battle, but go into massive, insane amounts of detail about just the environment, like, not for me. That's why I really like R.A. Salvatore, because I feel, has a near perfect balance of the two. His battles are epic as fuck, very well detailed and descriptive, but not to the point where you want to puke your guts out or anything. These fucking poachers. It's just like, it's a good combo, and I just don't feel like Tolkien has that. He was way too fucking dry for me. But that's just me. I remember when I was reading the first one, and he was like describing the gates or the door, or the entryway, or just the city of the elves in general, and I remember just sitting there like, oh my god, dude, it's a fucking door. I don't give a fuck. Like, I get it, it's an elven-ass door, it's got the, like, circles and the swoopy lines, it's all pretty illuminated, like, I get it, that's all you have to say, man. It's like, just don't give a fuck right now. Why is there so many posters for this one, man? That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, so it's just, okay, now you're all pissing me off, man, fuck you. Let's get you, let's tag you up, let's tag this little bitch up over here too. Alright, let's explode on all these bitch ass motherfuckers. So this is what you get. You could just not fuck with me and you still be alive right now. How does that make you feel? To know that your own death and demise came because you're an idiot. Alright, let's right out of here. See if we can return these sprite darters, that's what his name is, without any further interruption. And we're so close, but at least I don't think we're gonna get knocked off, so that's good. We can head this direction. Fuck, we need one more. There's not many more. There's none over there, so we can head back this direction while the guy keeps shooting at me. Yeah. So anyway, I mean, you can agree with me and disagree with me. That's what makes, you know, art, like books, movies, and TV, music. That's what makes it so beautiful, is the ability to agree and disagree about the same thing and have for different reasons. To like something and to dislike something, that's what makes art, like books, beautiful. So disagree with me all you want. In the end, it's just not my style, man. It just ain't my style. And I ain't talking anything against Lord of the Rings in general, because I really like the what's it called? The world, the environment, the overall. Oh, I need to kill this guy by myself so I can get my sanity up. I love the lore in a sense, you know. I love the movies a lot. I understand that a lot of people that might bother, because it's just like, oh, those are just like, oh, I watched the Harry Potter movies, so I love Harry Potter. It's like, but the books are so good though. But in this case, I honestly, I at least gave the books a try. I mean, I finished the whole book, even though I was kind of done by the time I was in like Moria. So, to be fair, Moria was one of the best parts of the book, like straight up. Moria was pretty damn good. That was like very suspenseful, where they're gonna find their way out. Obviously, you know the answers because you know there's, first off, there's more books, and you know, seen the movie. So obviously you know the answer to that, but it was just like really cool. You know, it was really cool and suspenseful, really well done. But that was like it. That was like the only enjoyment I found in that entire book. Of course, the huge section that is taken out was kind of a shame. In the beginning there, a lot of shit happens that is not in the movie at all. Like, there's this one dude that they find when they're traveling through the forest, and he has this like elf lady that he hangs out with. She was like an all gold and it's pretty fucking cool. I forgot his name. Like, I could just say his name. People would be like, "Oh yeah, that motherfucker." That part was really cool, and he saved them from like the giant fucking tree that was attacking them, and there's the like the rights or whatever. They're kind of like ring wraiths, but like not. That like put them to sleep or some shit, and like Frodo had to like stab the thing to get out. It was just, like, there's a lot. There's some cool stuff that happened that is completely skipped in the movies. Like all of a sudden they're just like the part where they start when they take the ferry to the part where they come out at the Prancing Pony. There's like 25% of the book that is skipped between those two parts when you watch the movie. Like, they're coming out of the forest that that all the book section is missing from right there. So the part where you see them like peeking out from the forest after they took the ferry, like just think that there should have been like 25% more there that wasn't there at that point. So you know, that's kind of cool and uncool that it's like not there, but also cool that those who read the book and are like, oh yeah, I know that part, I know that part. I know what they took out here, you know. That's kind of cool. I don't know. It's interesting. I'm rallying giants now? Mountain giants, even. That's interesting. I can't assume. Oh, this kind of mountain giants. Right. Stone giants, I would kind of call that. Obviously, kind of what they mean by mountain giants. Okay, that can't be. Right as I'm forming the words, there can't be any poachers after stone giants, right? But I guess he must be poaching me. Like, maybe that's what he poaching. They just want to make this fucking difficult for me. They just don't want me to rally the forces of nature, which I now understand that next chapter there. I assume this is going to be the last person for the forces of son of a bitch. If you just stop knocking me off my mount, I would like super fucking appreciate that. Like, super fucking appreciate that. It's very rude, first off. Don't appreciate it. I don't mind that you attack me. I don't mind that you take a chunk of damage out of me, but if you could just stop. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. Yeah, I would just really appreciate it if they would stop attacking me. Oh my goodness. Go away. Okay. Can I get my mount now? So speaking of treants, okay, every time I don't, I think they're leaving. Okay, that's cool. They might pop their head in here. I feel like every time I ring that bell, I'm just like, oh, please don't fuck with me. Please don't fuck with me. Yeah, that reminds me of a story that I just created. No, it reminds me of the past. Both me and Waffle Chin, if y'all don't know Waffle Chin, you should be very well accustomed to Waffle Chin because he is the fucking man. He's the coolest hombre you'll ever meet. True life wizard. Anywho. But yeah, both me and him always thought, I think he still calls them wyverns, you know, instead of wyverns. We would always call them wyverns, because that just didn't sound stupid when you said it out loud. Yeah, forces of nature, which means we have one chapter left, and we're not even 57 yet. We're close, but we're not even 57 yet.
Quickly!
Crazy. It's crazy.
Move it!
It's not ogre. Alright, well, it'll be 57 very soon. I think we're gonna be done here. We're probably gonna need to hit another place. And I did not. Anyway, yeah, we would always call them wyverns, but then people started saying wyvern, and then like I saw other like lore areas that were calling them wyverns. I was like, oh shit, like I guess they're called wyverns or wyverns instead of wyverns, so that's weird. But okay, so I kind of got into saying that. There's another one here. I'll be right back. 1 second. I'm gonna grab. Actually, I have a drink, but I'm gonna go check around the house, see if I can get this place cooler, because I'm sweating up in here.